I can do this, I can do this. Let's face it, I think they're the only tag team in this match. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. But I don't think he's going to win. I know. I don't think he's going to win. I will rip my eyes out. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today is a very different kind of geeky kind of video. It's because it is a very wrestling kind of video, and I've never done one of these kind of videos before where it's just about wrestling. I've added wrestling bits into my videos kind of here and there, but I've never done a full video just about wrestling, and I'd like you to meet my baby, my everything, my championship. If you want to take this off me, you're going to have to prise it off my dead hands, because it's everything. I'm trying to find something to like put it up in like on a wall or something, or case it up, or put it in a glass case with lasers and everything so no one can touch it. You're just something like that, but I absolutely love this thing. It was a worthy investment, let's just put it that way. Hey, no, actually, no, I didn't buy this, I won this. Now I just want to say, if you're not a wrestling fan, you can still take part. Like, of course you can. You can just do what my mum does. Basically, what my mum does, she just looks at the wrestler and she's like, yeah, he's going to win. Yeah, she's going to win. Just pick them, basically, via how they look, I'm guessing, because you don't really know what they do and you don't really know what they're about, so you're just gonna have to guess off looks. I don't advise you do that in real life, but what else can you do? But if you are a wrestling fan, you've come to the right place. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've never done, like I said before, I've never done just a wrestling kind of video, so this is quite exciting for me. Want to see how it goes? See, test the waters, get my foot and dip my toe in the water and see how it goes. I'm quite nervous. I think I'm quite knowledgeable. I'd like to think I'm quite knowledgeable about wrestling. I've watched it since I was very young, so this is a dream for me to just talk about wrestling. I've watched WWE since I was a little kid, so this kind of video is a dream for me. Sometimes I'm like, I don't think people would like this kind of video, but I'm going to test it, see how it goes, and I am very excited. So in this video, it is WrestleMania 35 predictions. There is a lot of matches during this pay-per-view, biggest pay-per-view of the year, and you know, when you think, yeah, I can do this, and then you're like, your fourth match in, and you're like, oh, I can feel it hitting me. My eyes are like in the UK, you have to like stay up until like 1 o'clock in the morning before it actually starts. So you're like, your eyes are already like, so yeah. When you get the fourth or fifth match in, you're like, oh my god. Like, it's not boring or anything, your eyes are like, I can do this. But WrestleMania is WrestleMania, the best thing on the wrestling calendar. So you kind of, the adrenaline and the excitement kind of take over and you forget what sleep actually is. So I'm going to make some WrestleMania 35 predictions. Obviously, this is just my opinion. I've not been told to say this or anything. You get some of those videos and you feel like, you've been told to say that, and I don't like it. But no, it's just strictly my opinion. Obviously, some people are going to think my predictions are going to be wrong, and hey, we can all have our own opinion. Just let me know in the comments below if you think I've made a wrong prediction, and put all your predictions in the comments. I'd love to know, because it is it's one of those WrestleManias that could go either way, and I'm just very, very, very intrigued. So first off, we'll talk about a match that was just announced like an hour ago. It is the Revival versus Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, the Edgeheads, if they want to call themselves that again, and it's for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm quite excited about this because we haven't really seen them together, have we really? So I'm quite excited, and I love the Revival anyway. I think their championship run is like way overdue. Like, they should have been champions months ago. I'm just quite excited to see what this will be like. Obviously, it'll be on the pre-show. I feel like this match has come from nowhere, but I'm quite excited to see what will go down. WrestleMania does like a shock, and I do like Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, but I do think the Revival will win. I don't see why they should just lose it to a tag team that's just come back and they've just like, hi guys, like we've not really done anything, but we're having a WrestleMania match. It just doesn't make sense to me. So the Revival, I think, will win this. Next up is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I'm trying to channel my inner Greg Hamilton. It's not really working. It is the Usos versus The Bar versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus Rusev and Nakamura. This match came about because the Usos didn't participate in the gauntlet match to get Kofi up to WrestleMania. And I don't know, it just seems a bit random. I'm like, okay then, just get everybody in for WrestleMania, like make sure they all have a match, do you know what I mean? But who I'd like to win is Nakamura and Rusev, because I feel like they need something. The whole tag team thing's dying, and the whole thing, like Nakamura, his whole brand, his whole mystique's just dying. And then Rusev, he had a really good run up until Royal Rumble, and it just like died. Like I want them to win, but who I think will win is Ricochet and Aleister Black. Now, I don't want them to win just because, now some people will take this the wrong way, but I feel like they're better than the tag team division. Like I feel like they're better as singles. I don't feel like they need a tag team run. I don't think it'd do well. Obviously they're great wrestlers, but I just don't think I just wouldn't be excited, I don't think, because they're really overpowering as like wrestlers. You just don't want to be like throwing some random tag teams because you just know who's going to win. So yeah, I think I just want Nakamura and Rusev, because some people, when it comes to NXT and they throw some NXT guys, people automatically think on Twitter, but especially Twitter, that when they've come up from NXT, they deserve this title, they deserve that title straight away. No, in my opinion, when you come up from NXT, you should start at the bottom and go work your way up, not get a title opportunity straight away. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they need like rivalries and matches, just with someone who's not really doing anything championship wise, and just keep going up, and then you can get your Intercontinental Championship, or you can get your Tag Team Championship. Like I'd be fine with that after a while, but yeah, just I don't think they need a title at the moment. So I'm going to go for Nakamura and Rusev. So next up is one of the more important matches, and it is Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. Oh my god, at least we got at least one or two stories that kind of flowed from, I don't know, Fastlane, Elimination Chamber up to WrestleMania, because oh my god, there's some matches where they've just come out of nowhere and I'm like, okay. But this one, it's been a really good story. And I'm like, everyone's behind Kofi and everything. They're like, yeah, come on. But I don't think he's going to win. I know. I don't think he's going to win. I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan because, well, everyone's like, oh, Daniel Bryan. At the moment, his current run, I'm just like, meh. But I just don't see Kofi winning. Like, him being the champion, what does that do for Big E and Xavier Woods? Do you know what I mean? Unless they turn on him or Kofi turns on them because he's like, well, I'm the champion now, I don't need you. That would be interesting. But I just don't see Daniel Bryan losing at WrestleMania. I just don't see it. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see it happening. The next match is the Women's Tag Team Championships. It is the Divas of Doom versus the Boss and Hook Connection versus the Samoan Slaughterhouse versus the Iconics. And who I want to win is the Iconics, but who I think will win is the Iconics. I don't know, I feel like there's some like momentum coming up their way, and I know they lost on Raw, but it was to Beth Phoenix, and she kind of needed her moment. But I just feel like they're going to win. Let's face it, I think they're the only tag team in this match. Sasha Banks and Bayley, I love them. But them as a tag team, like, they're not messing up tag team moves in just one match. They're messing it up in a few matches. So it's like, okay, like, and I'm just finding myself really bored with their run. Like, I feel like other people in the match shine, not them. And I just feel like they need to go back to the singles thing, and maybe Sasha Banks gets really angry and just blames Bayley for the loss or something, because I'm just like, meh. And I don't think Beth and Natalya are going to win, because Beth Phoenix, I think, is just here for the WrestleMania hype and make the match look really good. And Nia Jax and Tamina, I couldn't think of anything more boring. I love Nia Jax. Tamina, okay. The next match is Drew McIntyre. That's a really bad accent. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I mean, I think, and it's probably bad saying this, but I think Roman Reigns is going to win because, for obvious reasons, like, he's just come back, he's fresh and everything, and him losing, I wouldn't understand it. So I think Roman Reigns is going to win, although I think it's going to be very close. And even if Drew McIntyre does win, I wouldn't be upset about it. I mean, he needs to bump himself up too. He needs the wins. Okay, so when they announced Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor, I kind of thought, well, Bobby Lashley's got this in the bag. I just don't think they have any faith in Finn, and he just lost the title, and I just don't like the hot potato with the title, like, oh, it's yours, now it's mine, now it's yours. So I'm like, ugh, okay. And then he announced he was going to be Demon Finn Balor. So I was like, well, that's my prediction out the window. I think Finn's got this. Like, to my recollection, I don't think he's ever lost as the Demon. Not in WWE anyway, I don't think. So I'd love Finn Balor to win. And I know I keep saying, well, he's just had the title and then it's Bobby Lashley's again, now it's Finn's. But I just don't see him losing as the Demon. It's a spectacle, and it's kind of like special, and it's like for special moments. So I don't see him losing. I feel like the crowd would go, how do I put this, ape shit. So yeah, I just don't see Finn Balor losing that one. Next is Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. Now these are one of the matches I'm quite excited about. Like, I am excited about all these matches, but these are one of the matches I'm like, ooh, this could go either way. Now, Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, is he ringside or is he in the audience? Something like that. I just hope Samoa Joe, chokes him out or something. That would be amazing. And then Rey Mysterio's like, oh my God, no. And then Samoa Joe just wraps himself round Rey Mysterio and then just chokes him out, and then that's the 1, 2, not the 1, 2, 3. Whatever. I don't care. Like, I just hope Samoa Joe just destroys him after he's like, oh no, Dominic. And then he's just like, yeah, Samoa Joe is your winner and the champion. Sorry, I'm getting really excited because I hope that happens, because Samoa Joe needs the wins and he needs like some sort of big heel kind of thing. So that would be amazing. Next up is the Women's Battle Royal. Now, who I want and I think will win is Lacey Evans, because I feel like she's gonna do like, oh, I'm coming to the ring. Like, she's gonna turn up late and she's gonna come to the ring and people think she's gonna turn back, but actually she's gonna like go in the ring.
Man, wait a second. Did you see how Lacey looked at me on Raw the other week?
What are you talking about?
Better. This is a classy Southern belle, the statuesque Lacey.
And that's going to be amazing. And then she can just win, and then she can call herself like Miss WrestleMania, or like, I don't know, I am the queen of the women or something like that. And she's going to just rub it in people's faces. And I just feel like she needs something, because I don't think I've seen her in a match on TV since the Royal Rumble, the actual Royal Rumble match. So, yeah, she kind of needs something, because her coming out and doing all this is great, but it's not doing much for, like, building her up. It's just like, oh, this is a funny thing, like, great. So she kind of needs a win. So for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I think Jeff Hardy's going to win. Now, I know they kind of teased it on SmackDown, like, ooh, he might win. Like, ooh. I just don't see Braun Strowman winning. Like, we thought he'd win one year and he didn't. And I don't know. I just feel like, and I don't think one of the hosts is going to win of that Saturday Night Live rubbish. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win either. So that kind of just leaves either Matt or Jeff Hardy. I just think Jeff Hardy's going to win. Like, I just love it. It'd be like, Jeff Hardy. Like, who doesn't like Jeff Hardy? I mean, everyone would pop for that. I mean, you think these Memorial Battle Royals would be something to help boost their career, like, but I don't feel like it's boosted anyone's career except Cesaro. Like, maybe Baron Corbin, but he had the Money in the Bank and then lost, so I'm like, meh. And then what's he doing now? Like, he's facing Kurt Angle, but nobody wants him there. And it's not because they don't like him, they're just like, so yeah, like, just give it to Jeff Hardy. I mean, he doesn't need it, but he'll have his name on the trophy forever, so let's just put it that way. The next match is AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, and I'm going to go for Randy Orton because I know they like their fancy RKOs at WrestleMania, and Randy Orton has lost a few times at WrestleMania, but I just feel like this is one of these stories. I'm like, where has this come from? Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to think of the story and where it all came from, and I'm like, I used to be a big AJ Styles fan, and I kind of still am, but I feel like he's lost his fire since he lost the title, and I feel like there's just like nothing there. Like, maybe that's, I don't think it's his fault, it's just the way he's been booked, but I'm just like, I feel like Randy could do something with this, and he could just be like, well, I'd be AJ Styles, where's my title shot? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it would be great to see an epic RKO during this match, and then just pin him for the 1, 2, 3. This next match I am buzzing for. Actually buzzing for. Shane McMahon versus The Miz, and it's Falls Count Anywhere. I hope they go backstage and just jump off trucks and stuff, because I just love that. Like, jump off the WrestleMania set or something. It's Shane McMahon, he's going to do something crazy. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited for that. Like, they even teased like backstage kind of things on SmackDown, so I was really like, oh, I've not seen this in a while. I'm really like buzzing, because I'm like, anything could happen. It's Shane McMahon. So I think The Miz is going to win, because why would Shane McMahon need to win? What would that do for him? I just think The Miz is having a great run at the moment. And I didn't think he'd be good as a face, but he's really good, and people are behind him. So I'd like to see The Miz win, just for the fact that he can just do something with it at the Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania. Next is Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. My prediction is Kurt Angle. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, he'd be very, very stupid. Like, whoever booked this match, it'd be very, very stupid if Kurt Angle didn't win his last match. Now, I know some people have retired and they've not won their last match, but they're kind of making it a big deal, and it's like, oh, Baron Corbin, like, I can beat you. Like, if he doesn't win, it'd be very weird, and it would do wonders for Baron Corbin, but people want to see Kurt win his last match. Like, come on, it's Kurt Angle. Triple H versus Batista is next, and I feel like this is going to be like just a brawl kind of chair, sledgehammer kind of thing, and I don't feel like it's going to be that way. And I feel like a lot of matches are going to overshadow this, even though they've made it kind of a big deal. I hope I'm wrong, but I just feel like that's the case. I feel like, why would they make Triple H lose? Like if it was going to be Triple H's last match, they'd make a much more bigger deal. They'd have like a year run of the whole story, and it would be like, oh, I can do, who, you can't beat me and stuff like this, and it'd be like a whole like a whole segment every bloody week, like, oh, Triple H versus this person, this person. What I'm trying to say is, would the McMahon family make this be Triple H's last match? I highly doubt it. So I think Triple H is going to win this. Plus, he's never beaten Batista before, so that's a lot of He's never beaten Batista before, so some people want to see Triple H beat Batista. Like again, we've never seen it before, so we just want to like, oh, he did beat him. Okay, let's move on. Batista winning, what's that going to do for anyone? Like, that. Well, what is Well, the only thing winning for Triple H winning is him not losing his in-ring career. But if Batista won, he'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to go back to making a movie now. Next is for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it is Tony Nese versus Buddy Murphy. Now, can I just say, Buddy Murphy has been a great Cruiserweight champion, probably one of my favourites. But I just see Tony Nese winning, you know, just to shake it up and be like, oh, there's a new champion. Check out 205 Live, because I've got to admit, sometimes I don't watch 205 Live when it's on. Like, I catch up like a few weeks after it in advance. I'm caught up, by the way. But, yeah, just, I feel like it needs shaking up a little bit, and I think a new champion would help that. So I think Tony Nese has got this, and let's be honest, Tony Nese has been on 205 Live from the beginning, so why not? Why not just be like, hey, I've been here for ages, give me the title, please. So I feel like he deserves it as well, and he's not just a powerhouse and that kind of thing. He's quite like agile. Is that the word? Agile. So hey, give him the title. So the second to last prediction is for the Universal Championship, and it is Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. I swear to God, if Brock Lesnar wins this, I will rip my eyes out. People want to see a major championship on Raw every week. Like, we saw it with Roman Reigns, and we were like, oh my God, we forgot what the title looks like. And it's just like, and then he, so as you can tell, I'm a bit devastated that Roman Reigns had to give up his title, but it's just like, I want to know what it looks like. I have to go and open this up in my room and be like, oh yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm kind of over Brock Lesnar now. We've seen what he can do, and it's just like, let's let him just have one more match, I don't know, with Matt Riddle or something, and then Matt Riddle knees his face off, and Brock Lesnar's like, okay, I'm done. But I just want Seth Rollins to win so much. We need this beauty back on our TV screens, because yeah, Brock Lesnar's devastating. Yeah, he's great. And yeah, his matches, you can't keep your eyes off them. But I just feel like I kind of want to see this defended all the time. It's a very important. They've not made it that important. The last time it was important was when Kevin Owens had it. So, I mean, and that was ages ago, like, honestly. So I kind of want to see this defended, like, I don't know, defended on, I don't know, Payback or like Backlash or something, because we don't get to see it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Seth Rollins curb stomps the hell out of Brock Lesnar, and we can just get rid. And finally, the main event, the women's main event. I can't believe I'm saying that. I cannot believe. I thought it'd be like WrestleMania 40 until we see that kind of craziness, but no, this WrestleMania we're seeing a women's main event, and I cannot be more excited. There was a rocky road, and we got there eventually. I can't believe I'm saying it, to be honest. It doesn't feel real, but it's actually happening on Sunday. It's for the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship in a winners take all. I nearly said women's take all, but I don't know. It's Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Now, I mean, obviously, you know who I'm picking. I wouldn't be opposed to if another person had to win it and it wasn't Becky. I wouldn't be opposed to Charlotte winning, just because everyone would be like, boo and everything. Like, obviously, I want Becky to win 100%. She's my pick straight away. But if I had to pick Ronda or Charlotte and not Becky, it would have to be Charlotte, just because the amount of heat she would get. And basically, that knee to Ronda's face in the car. Oh my God. She's in the Hall of Fame just for that. Like, honestly, it was amazing. But it would only make sense for Becky Lynch to win the championship. Yeah, like, I can't lift myself up. But to win the championship and be like, hey, I'm the winner of the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm the man of both brands, the man of the women's division. Give me an NXT title, I can win that as well. Like, honestly, she will lap it up. She will love it. And I won't be opposed of her, like, turning heel again. Just be like, well, I've won it now, screw you guys. I think it would be absolutely crazy if Ronda Rousey won. I just don't see why that would make any sense in the story. But Becky Lynch has got to win. It would only make sense. Like, it's gone from the start of SummerSlam to now. Like, that's how long from, like, when's SummerSlam? July, August? It's gone from August up until April. Like, that's how long the story's been. It would only make sense for her to win. It'd be completely crazy if she didn't win. So I think we're going to close out WrestleMania with a Becky Lynch win. And I think we're due a WrestleMania with a happy ending, because WrestleMania 34, Roman Reigns lost to Brock Lesnar. WrestleMania 33, Undertaker lost. I'm an Undertaker fan, I just didn't like. WrestleMania 32, Roman Reigns won, but it was a boring match. The last time we had an oh my god main event ending at WrestleMania was WrestleMania 31, and that was 4 years ago. Like, the last 3 years, it's just been like, oh, well, I'm going to go to bed now, that's great. So we kind of need, like, oh my god, Becky Lynch won, for God's sake, yes. So those are my predictions for WWE Wrestlemania 35. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments down below, and please, please, please let me know if you disagree with any of these predictions, because I want to know. Like, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be 100% right. Like, I don't know anyone who's ever been 100% right. Like, I've watched a few prediction videos and it's like, yeah, like, you feel like they're right, they're going to be right, and then they throw a curveball and you're like, oh my god. So yeah, please let me know if you think I'm going to be wrong. It'd be actually absolute miracle if I got these right, but I hope I am. Like, you want to be confident. I mean, I am the champion. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit the red button down below and you'll be subscribed, and you will know when I've uploaded another video. And I might do some more wrestling videos, because this was actually quite fun, and I feel like I'm in my element, and I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to wrestling. And please like this video with a thumbs up down below, because if you like it, I know that you like these kind of wrestling videos, and it will make me do more of them, and I feel like I'm doing something right in my life. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed WrestleMania 35, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
You